Dear students, good morning. Now onward, we will carry on our work according to your book. First chapter in your book is matter. Let us start this chapter. Definition of matter. Matter is defined as anything that occupies space, has mass, and can be perceived by senses. Means there are five senses. Through any sense we can easily feel any type of thing, then that will be matter. Composition of matter. Matter consists of small particles, and these particles may be atom, may be molecule, may be ion. Atoms is the smallest particle of an element which can take part in reaction and is considered as a basic unit of matter. Some examples of atoms are oxygen O, hydrogen H, chlorine Cl are some atoms. And the second type of particles which may be present in matter, these are present in the form of molecules. Molecules are the smallest particle of a substance that can normally exist, means they are stable, and they can exist separately, retain their characteristics of the characteristics of substance. They have their unique properties, they are related with their substance. Examples are O2, H2, Cl2, some molecules. Now third type of constituent particles which may be ions, and ions already explained in previous audios. Ions are the atom or group of atoms which have positive or negative charge. These are like O2 negative, H positive, Cl negative are some examples of ions. After that, characteristics of matter. Matter have the basic few characteristics, very important characteristics, like volume. Matter must have volume. Matter must have quantity of matter, means mass, and the substance which have gravitational pull, gravitational force of attraction. That term is known as weight. Matter must have weight also, and they must be perceived by our sense organs. We can feel the matter by touching, by looking, by smelling. And some examples of matters are all living beings are matter, non-living beings are also matter. Now the states of matter. There are three types of matters on the basis of state: solid, liquid, and gases. And some important characteristics are there for each type of matter. For example, first point, the space. Solid occupies space, liquid also occupies space, gases also occupies space. Why? Because in first term, that is definition, these three terms which are there, occupies space, matter has mass, can be perceived by senses. Therefore in all three type of states such type of properties should be present. Mass, all have mass. Liquid, gases, solid all have masses. And volume, all have volume, but in case of solid the volume is definite. In case of liquid, volume is definite, but in case of gas there is no definite volume, means definite means fixed. In case of gases the volume can changes on the basis of container, but in case of liquid and solid the volume remain fixed or definite. The shape of solid is definite. Liquid do not have definite shape. Gases also do not have fixed or definite shape. Their shapes varies with the shape of container. Density, the solids have high density, means highest among all the liquid, solid and gases. Solid have highest density, liquid have less than solid, and gases have least density. After this, compressibility. Compressibility means on applying pressure they can be compressed to a small volume. Solid cannot be compressed, liquid can be compressed little bit. Gases compressed highly. Why? Because of large space between the particles. Free surfaces, any number of free surfaces means in case of solids can have any number of free surfaces. They can exist independently. They do not require any type of container. All surfaces can remain free. But in case of liquid, only upper surface can be remain free without touching the container. As we can take one example. For example, in case of water present in any glass, from all sides it is covered with side of wall except uppermost. So therefore only one uppermost surface can remain free. But in case of gas required container closed from all sides. Gas cannot remain free from any side, otherwise gas will escape from the container. Therefore container must be closed from all sides for the gases. Therefore there should be no free surface. Diffusion means, next term is diffusion. Diffusion is a process in which the substance can mix in another substance due to the motion of the particles. For example, if we add one substance to another, their particles remain in motion, and due to that motion they intermix with each other. In case of solid, the particles have very strong force of attraction, so therefore they cannot move easily. So there is a no diffusion in case of solid. In case of liquid, they can show diffusion. Their particles can mix one to another. But in case of gases, the diffusion is very fast. Why? Because gases molecules have very high kinetic energy. They can move freely. So therefore rate of diffusion in case of gases is very high. In case of liquids there is a enough diffusion, but in case of solid no diffusion. After this, next topic on next page, that is